Thank you for coming on this hot July day. I'm Marlene Feist, the city's Public Works Director, and I'm excited to welcome you here today. We're going to dedicate this facility, our new tertiary treatment facility system at the Riverside Park Water Reclamation Facility. This system uses membrane technology typically found in drinking water treatment facilities to deliver greatly improved wastewater treatment that protects our Spokane River. When you take today's tour, you'll be impressed by the massiveness of this facility. There are several levels with tanks and equipment, but most important are about 4,600 6-foot tall canisters, each containing hundreds of membrane filter straws. These straws filter out minute particles of pollutants, vastly improving the quality of the water released from the plant. It's an amazing accomplishment. To start off, I'd like to invite Mayor Nadine Woodward to speak.
Thank you, Marlene. Thank you all for joining us here today. What a great day to celebrate an incredibly complex project. You know, through this project, we're making a huge difference for the health of our Spokane River, one of our most precious natural resources. With its completion, Spokane has some of the most advanced water treatment in the entire country. That really is something to celebrate. Our citizens also have to be thanked for their support of this work. The project is part of a generational investment that our community has made to make sure that our river stays healthy. This work, combined with work to reduce overflows from combined wastewater and stormwater sewers and other stormwater projects, required a $350 million community investment, an investment by our citizens. This facility, we are happy to say, is named after Mike Taylor, who was the project manager on the huge investment, who passed away suddenly in September of 2019. Today we are joined by Mike's wife, Linda, and several of her family members. Thank you, Linda, for coming. Mike was an amazing servant leader. He believed in right sizing and value-added work, and he believed in our community and our citizens. So thank you to Mike. Thank you to Linda. His daughter is here as well. We are forever grateful for the path that Mike laid out, and that brought us the success that we're celebrating today. So Linda, could you please join us for just a minute up here? We want to give you a picture of the project from above so you can see the entirety of it and how special Mike's work was.
It's wonderful.
So that's for you, Linda. Thank you so much. Let's give Linda and Mike applause. You are such a sweetheart. Thank you. Visionary projects like this require a lot of people working together to make it a reality. Our team here at the plant, I am proud to say, is top notch. We have the most incredibly talented employees here, and we are so proud of each and every one of them. This plant was under construction for 5 long years. And while staff maintained regular treatment operations, they also met, and this is a real challenge, permit requirements throughout the entirety of this work. Among city staff that we want to specifically point out to today, Mike Koster, Lars Hendren, Lonnie Moon, Mike Cannon, Fred Brown, and Chris Peterschmidt. So a big applause to you. Thank you so much. We also want to give a special thanks to Raylene Gannett, our wastewater director. Raylene, raise your hand. She must be recognized, and a huge congratulations to you, Raylene, who is celebrating 30 years working for the city of Spokane. Thank you. The project took many people outside of city staff as well. We will hear from the project contractor and designer in just a few minutes, and we want to thank them for joining us along this journey. Our thanks also go to the State Department of Ecology that worked alongside us to create projects that improve our river and, of course, our community health. Carl Rains is here representing Ecology. We also have Brooke Beeler, Adrian Borges, Diana Washington, and many more. So today is a day to celebrate. We are very proud of this project and what it means for our beautiful city of Spokane. Thank you.
So next is Jim Brennan from the joint venture that was the general contractor on this project.
Thank you. So on behalf of the joint venture of MWH, Sladen Constructors, and B&E Electric, I just want to congratulate the city on completing such an incredible and impressive project, an important project. These projects don't just happen on their own. You know, it took a lot of vision by city leaders at the time to start down that path, and then city staff to get everything going, and eventually literally hundreds if not thousands of designers, engineers, craftsmen, suppliers, vendors to make this project a reality. And it was truly a team effort, and we were very proud to be a part of that team of the city, Jacobs, and the joint venture. As part of that team, you know, I have to give a shout out to the city staff that was on site, starting with Mike Taylor, followed by Lars Hendren, and now dragging us across the finish line is Fred Brown, or running the anchor leg, or however you want to put that, Fred. Congratulations. Good job getting us there. And also, of those three gentlemen that were the lead, Lonnie Moon, assisting them through that entire project. Good job, Lonnie. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't point out the plant staff. You know, as the mayor said, we were here for 5 years, disrupting their work almost every day. But they had to keep a plant running the entire time. And you couldn't ask for a more professional, courteous, and proactive group than the group led by Mike Koster, Mike Cannon, John Jones, and Chris Petersmith. You may not know that one of the things we're most proud of in this accomplishment is we were here for 5 years. We didn't have one single lost time accident. We couldn't have done that without the city staff looking out, looking for things all the time. It was their plant. We were guests in their plant. Safety first was their culture, and it worked. And we were just awarded by the Inland Empire AGC chapter an award of merit for 0 incidents for 2020. So we're very proud of that. Again, congratulations to the whole team. We're very proud to be a proud of that team, and we're glad you now have a project that will serve the city, the residents of Spokane for many years to come. Thank you.
So next, our next speaker is Kristen Griebel from Jacobs, the designer of the project.
Thank you. I would like to thank the city on behalf of Jacobs for giving us the opportunity to work on this project. It's an iconic project that helps not only the city of Spokane, but also is an example for other communities to use. So I'd like to thank Dave Reynolds and Kelly Irving for kind of setting the stage for Jacobs to win this project. And over the last few years, John Simons and Dave Brunko have helped with the design and the commissioning of this project. And then Craig Massey was our original project manager on the project, and he provided me with a few words to say. He says, I'm sorry not to be present during this dedication of the NLT building to someone who dedicated so much of their life to improving the world he lived in, much of it in Spokane. As a hometown boy myself, Craig grew up here in the Country Homes area. I was fortunate and grateful to have been involved in this iconic project with Mike, and can think of no more fitting a naming dedication for this complex facility. The result of the coordinated efforts of a large team that Mike oversaw and inspired from conception through design. So, once again, thank you very much for giving Jacobs the opportunity to work on this project.
Our next speaker is Council President Brian Beggs.
So great to be here. You know, my first interaction with this facility was as an adversary. I used to run the Center for Justice, and we had what I used to call the River Wars back in the early 2000s. And all of us were fighting over how clean the river should be and how much would it cost. And unfortunately, we were trapped in a bad idea. And the idea was that we couldn't clean the river without hurting taxpayers or the city. And over time, with lots of great people and innovation and coming together, we realized we could do both. And that really helped me understand that engineering is not just a physical world challenge, it's a people challenge. And there's no engineer I know more than Mike Taylor who embodied that in his life and in his leadership. That no matter what the physical problem was, there was also a people solution and an environmental solution and a community solution. So I think it's so appropriate that we're naming the center after him. And I have a daughter in college who's just about to become an engineer. And I've told her many times that to be successful as an engineer, you're going to have to master your people skills. So I thank you to Mike's wife and family for being here and supporting him in that ethic that he demonstrated to all of us. And I just want to note that we have had a strange relationship with the river here. I'm just reading Jess Walter's Cold Millions, where the river was just the garbage sluice for the place. And we've changed. And I look back to coming here in 1974, and we sort of reclaimed the river a bit. But I just want to say that we've been continuously reclaiming the river. We have several spots now where people have access. We have even a boat launch down here. We are realizing that the river is the heart and soul of our community. And the indigenous people who for centuries understood that and recognized, we are finally joining them with that. And this treatment center is going to make the water so much cleaner as it goes to the land that they take care of. So thank all of you here, all of you who work every day to keep this river cleaner and protect the community's health and safety. We're all in this together. So thank you so much for making this happen. I so appreciate it.
So now I'm going to invite our speakers to come over with me to unveil the sign. And Linda, if you want to join us, you're sure welcome to. Thank you all for coming to celebrate with us today. We're very excited to share this project with all of you. I would encourage all of you to take the tour of this facility. We are still asking that you grab a mask on your way in for the indoor space of that. But really, working together, we have made a difference for the Spokane River and the entire community now and in the future. Thank you.